Hello, my friend. Hopefully you are doing great. So in this tutorial, I'm going to share you about methods overloading. So what's the methods overloading? So let's say in the robot doc here, I will have something like says hello, and I will have another method with the name like public void say hello with name. And in this method, I want to input a parameter, a string name here. So, for example, if I input something like name, my name is Tu, so the robot dog will say something like, hello, nice to meet you too. If I input nothing, that means I gonna call this method say hello, so the dog will just simply say hello, I am a robot dog, okay? So in this case, I want to implement something like this. So just copy this one and we put here, hello, nice to meet you, and I will plus with name here. Okay. So let's try to create a main method inside this class and try to run it. Okay, try to run it first. So I will create a robot dog instance with the name robot dog here equal new robot dog. So I will call the robot dog that says hello, and robot dog that says hello with name, and in this game I'm going to input my name here. So let's try to run this main method to see the result first. So it says, it says that hello, I am a robot dog here, and hello, nice to meet you too. So in this case, we created two different methods. So for example, I say that, okay, so they all says hello, and I don't want to try to create a new name, a new method's name. For example, I have around 5 or 7 methods name to just say hello or something like that. So I need to create a new name to distinguish between the method's name. So in that case, it should be annoying for you. So in Java, we have another technique, and we call it the methods overloading. Okay, this one. So what's the methods overloading? So basically, when you have two methods or more, for example, we have two methods with the same name, but different the input parameter number or different input parameter type. That means we have just used the method overloading. For example, let me delete this method, and I'm gonna create another method with the same name here, void say hello. And in this case, if you put something like say hello with the same return type with the same name, it will not accept, because we cannot distinguish which say hello is for any purpose. So if I change something, for example, in this case, I will input a name. So I have just used the methods overloading. So this say this say hello, we will have a parameter with the string name, but this one is not. Even they have the same return type here. So for example, in this case, I will put something like nice to meet you, and I plot the name. So I will call the says hello here, but in this method, I will input a parameter, a string. So that means the program will understand that I'm going to access this method, this one. And for this one, we don't have any parameter, so the program understand that I will access this method, and we have just have the method overloading. For example, I will have another method with the same name, says hello again. Okay, and in this case, I will input the number of parameter is the same, but I will input an integer here and I will input the time to say hello. That means I have just only one parameter, but because the parameter type is different, so that means we already have the methods overloading again. So there are two things you need to remember about method overloading. So all of the methods have the same name, but they have a different number of parameters. In this case, different number of parameters. This is 0 and this is 1. Or they have the different type of parameter. Even they have the same number of parameter, 1 in this case and 1 in this case, but because they have the different parameter type, you see, so that means they have a method overriding. That means we have the way to distinguish between them. So in this case, I will create a for loop here, and in integer time equals 0, and as long as the time is less than the time to say hello here, time to say hello. Okay, let me try to refresh to the name. Time to say hello, and then after that I will create increase the time to, I will say what is so bad? I will say wolf, like a dog is barking. Okay, a dog is barking. So for example, let me try to, and I input 3 here. Okay, so we have the say hello, say hello, say hello, the same name, but because it's they are different, the input type or the input type number, so we have overloading. So we run again. And you see, hello, I am a robot dog from this method, and nice to meet you too from this method, and woof, 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 3 times from this method. So even they have the same name, but they have at least one thing different. I remind again. So they have a different number of input parameter. So this means 0, 1, or even this is 1, but another one we have something like string first name and string last name. Okay, so they are different again. So this is the difference of the parameter number, and this is the different, even they have the same parameter number, you see, but they are different parameter type, so we have overloading. So the benefit here that you don't need to create a new method with a different name, for example, like that, because we just say hello, but based on the input parameter, we can trigger the logic inside. So you try to practice yourself, and see you in the next tutorial. We will talk more about the constructor in class, and we will talk about overloading again. Okay, so bye for now.